James Miller, the Boxing Source, here with another video, and this video is to talk about the upcoming fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua for the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the World. That will be on December 7th. You had Eddie Hearn that recently had an interview with Boxing Social that says that this rematch between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua is the biggest heavyweight fight since the fight between Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but this fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua is a very big fight. It's a very important fight in reference to the heavyweight division, and it will shape what happens within the heavyweight division for at least the next 2 years. Of course, we know about Andy Ruiz scoring the upset over Anthony Joshua on June 1st at Madison Square Garden, and now both Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua have made their final preparations before their fight in Saudi Arabia, and that there are a couple of people that feel that that Andy Ruiz may have Anthony Joshua's number, that his overall skill set is too much for Anthony Joshua, but that remains to be seen on December 7th. We have to see if Anthony Joshua has made any adjustments to Andy Ruiz and Andy Ruiz's style with his very active hands, throwing punches and bunches, being able to get to the inside of his opponent. But we'll see what happens there in reference to that. So that remains to be seen, and that we'll have to look forward to what happens between Andrew Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua on December 7th as they fight for the WBA, IBF, IBO, and WBO heavyweight championships there. So that is a quick video talking about Eddie Hearn saying that this is the biggest heavyweight fight since Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson, and hey, he might be right. He might be right in this particular case, and that the level of anticipation going into this particular bout has almost reached that level, given that Lennox Lewis was the top guy in the heavyweight division at the time, and Mike Tyson was the most popular fighter in the heavyweight division. So that's pretty much what you have here with Ruiz being the top heavyweight, and with Anthony Joshua being the most popular heavyweight there. So that's what I got reference to this particular topic. You can subscribe to the Boxing Source on YouTube and catch the Boxing Source radio show live on Blog Talk Radio on Sundays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, or you can catch the podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, or whatever your favorite podcast app is. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.